Correspondent Emmanuelle Chaze in Kyiv. Emmanuelle, continuing from what we heard there in that report, what do these Ukrainian strikes tell us about Kyiv's capacity to strike deeper into Russian territory?
Well, what we just heard were Russian strikes into Ukrainian territories. But what's interesting to note is that starting this year, we've seen an increased amount of Ukrainian drones also striking within Russian territory. And that shows that Ukraine actually doesn't wait for its Western partners for authorizations to actually have agency over its actions on Russian territories. And the Ukrainian strikes on Russian territories, well, they weaken Russian capacity of strike as well, in the sense that they can weaken its economy. We've seen recently in reports that oil refineries in Russia, some of them are on the brink of closure because of Western sanctions, but also because of Ukrainian strikes, drone strikes against them. So we see, on the one hand, Russia trying to really weaken the air defense here in Ukraine by launching waves after waves of drones. We've just heard in the report sometimes they are loaded with explosives, sometimes it's just to exhaust air defense and then to be followed up by missiles. So that's from Moscow towards Ukraine. But we see also Ukraine developing more and more drones and really increasing its strike capacity to defend itself by weakening Russian ammunition depots, Russian oil refineries, and like I said, trying to increase its strike capacity within Russian territory.
Now, this comes amid, Zelensky saying the war will end sooner under Trump's presidency. What should we make of this comment?
Well, those comments come just one day after the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz resumed its communication with Russian President Vladimir Putin, something that didn't go down quite well here in Kyiv, because for Volodymyr Zelensky, this opens a Pandora box, in the sense that it can make way for other leaders to then call Vladimir Putin as well to communicate again with the Russian president, who is against whom there is a mandate of arrest from the International Criminal Court for crimes committed by Russia against Ukraine. And for Volodymyr Zelensky, returning on the diplomatic scene for Vladimir Putin was a goal, but Volodymyr Zelensky said that the goal for Vladimir Putin is to bid time, not to end the war. So the war should stop by diplomatic means, but also here in Ukraine, there is no belief that Russia really wants to stop that war.
Emmanuelle, thank you very much indeed.